Hi, I'm Mike, here with you for Studio 35's Battle of the Next-Gen Consoles, PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X. Real life is boring. Why don't you become a tycoon or a movie star in Second Life using our link? Xbox Series X and PS5 are the next-generation consoles with almost similar features. Both have amazingly fast game load times, 4K visuals, and feature-packed controllers. Today, we will review the performance, features, and value aspect of both consoles and try to find the winner. Design. Design is a subjective characteristic, but honestly, both of them are not good. The new Xbox is literally a box. It is just about the dullest design a console manufacturer could make. The PlayStation 5 went too far in the other direction. It is a curvy two-toned tower. It vaguely looks like a white shirt with popped collar with a black t-shirt underneath. While the Xbox looks good in terms of size, the PlayStation 5 is just a little too big. On the other hand, the more significant design supports strong cooling tech which is suitable for the power these consoles hold. However, the designs will grow on us. The PS5 comes with a stand, and it is pretty shaky without it. Both consoles are not the best design. However, with bare margin, Xbox Series X has a better design. Also, we can't just forget the awesome Xbox Series S, which is better than both the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 in terms of design. Controller. The Xbox controller did not evolve much. The new controller is almost identical to the Xbox One's wireless controller. The feel and shape are similar, but there are some tweaks. Like, the Xbox Series X's controller has a circular shield instead of a plus-shaped directional pad. The triggers are also textured. The added share button is a good change. Also, the USB-C connection is a good upgrade as well. However, it mostly is the same gamepad. On the other hand, Sony completely revamped its new controller. Instead of modifying the DualShock 4, the PS5's DualSense gamepad is brand new. The controller is larger and plump. It has long, fang-like grips, and people with big hands will love it. The controller has impressive new features like adaptive triggers and precise haptic feedback. So, PlayStation 5 is a winner in terms of the controller. Power. In terms of power, both consoles are almost equal. Both PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X use the AMD Zen 2-based CPUs and ray tracing-compatible RDNA 2 GPUs. The Xbox's GPU power is a little higher than PS5's, but functionally, both have similar capabilities. Both consoles also contain solid-state drives, which means we get much faster loading time than the previous versions. The Xbox has a 1TB SSD, while PS5 has slightly smaller SSD. However, both consoles are amazingly fast and do things in seconds instead of minutes. So, both consoles have similar power, and it is a tie in this regard. Games. Right now, this is very tricky to determine because the games will change as time goes on, and the launch exclusives are few. The Xbox Series X lacks exclusive games. Microsoft clearly will make all its games cross-generation for at least the next year. However, many games feature performance and graphical improvements on the new console. Meanwhile, Sony is pushing some PlayStation 5 exclusives. However, most of these games have PlayStation 4 versions as well, so the list of pure exclusives is very small. The games, however, depend on your taste mostly, but PS5 has a thin margin in this section. Backward compatibility. Good news for all the fans. You can play almost all your games on the new consoles. The Xbox Series X plays all previous games besides Kinect games, and the new PlayStation 5 plays all earlier games except for very few. The last generation is almost covered. The Xbox Series X supports the previous generation's controllers as well. The PlayStation 5 will not connect to DualShock 4. So the winner in terms of backward compatibility is the Xbox Series X. Media features. Both consoles support Ultra HD Blu-ray discs, so you are covered for physical media up to 4K. Both consoles also have media apps that can stream 4K videos. So, media features of both consoles are similar, and it is a tie. Subscription. Both Sony and Microsoft have multiple subscriptions for their systems, and these subscriptions are required. If you want to play online multiplayer, you will need to have at least PS Plus or Xbox Live Gold subscriptions. Other than the online multiplayer, both provide a few free games monthly as well. PS Plus sweetens the offer with a collection of PS4 games that you can play on PS5. If you would spend a bit more, Xbox Game Plus Ultimate includes both Xbox Live Gold and Xbox Game Pass. It provides a rotating library of over 100 games and access to all new Xbox Game Studios games on the day of release. EA Play titles will also be added to the service soon. Sony does not offer a Game Pass substitute, but if you like classics, you can subscribe to PS Now. It also offers a library-based game subscription that provides access to hundreds of games. Xbox Series X is a clear winner in this section. Lower cost versions. Both Sony and Microsoft offer affordable and scaled-back versions as well. The Xbox Series S is for $299.99, and the digital edition is for $399.99. The digital edition of PS5 is simply without an optical drive, otherwise it's identical to PS5. However, the Xbox Series S is a slightly more significant compromise for the discount, and it cannot match the performance of the Xbox Series X, so it is harder to recommend. So PS5 leads in terms of lower cost versions. Final thoughts. Both beefy consoles have comparable power and features. This year it will not be a hardware battle. It is all about the software. It all depends on which games do you want to play. Are you more of a God of War fan or Halo fan? Do you want to play the console exclusives? Choose the console that has the games you want to play because the guts of both consoles are similar. Overall, it is a tie between both. And that was Studio 35's battle of the next-gen consoles, PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X. Have you got yourself one yet? What made you choose one platform over the other? And while you're here, why don't you like this video as it makes our content more visible? And if you like what we do here and you do want to catch future content, you can subscribe to this channel. Sharing this video across all your favorite social media platforms is also extremely highly appreciated by our team. Green Man Gaming works with over 450 publishers, developers, and distributors to offer customers a wide range of games at competitive prices. If this sounds like it's for you, use our link.